Sometimes the sting of feeling invisible isn't about what others do to us, but how we measure our worth in their eyes. And Seneca offers a path to be seen by yourself. First, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Seneca's wisdom reminds us that needing constant validation from others, longing for acknowledgement, approval, or attention, often leaves us feeling hollow. The way out isn't to force others to meet our needs, but to discover a steadier sense of self-worth that stands on its own. You are not less simply because someone else turns away. Your value can rest calmly within. Here are a few ways to begin anchoring your self-worth from within, using Seneca's perspective. First, gently question where your standards come from. Do you judge your worth based on how others treat you, or on your own values and actions? Take a quiet moment to list the qualities or actions you respect in yourself. Acts of kindness, learning, honesty, resilience. Notice that these are things you control, not outcomes handed to you by others. When the urge for outside affirmation arises, redirect your attention to a personal value and silently acknowledge yourself for embodying it. This gives you a foothold in your own esteem, no matter how others behave. Second, practice releasing the expectation that others should notice and meet all your needs. Seneca would say that attachment to external approval breeds restlessness, while inner sufficiency brings calm. When you catch yourself hurt by someone's neglect, remind yourself, others act from their stories and limitations, much as you do. Their attention or lack of it reflects their inner state, not your worth. Instead of chasing their approval, gently ask what need or feeling is surfacing for you. Can you offer yourself some of the acknowledgement you wanted from them, through a kind thought, a moment of self-care, or by sharing your feelings with someone you trust? If this speaks to you, consider subscribing. This is a quiet space for exploring mental clarity, emotional strength, and the patterns that shape our minds. Share your experience in the comments if you feel like it. Third, cultivate quiet contentment through small, inward practices. Seneca points out that poverty lies not in having little, but in craving more. Each day, take notice of something you appreciate about yourself, regardless of how unnoticed it is by others. Let this appreciation exist without fanfare or audience. Over time, these small recognitions build a foundation of self-acceptance that doesn't flicker with every shift in external attention. Finally, approach setbacks or rejection not as signs of invisibility, but as reminders to return home to yourself. When you feel dismissed, rather than withdrawing deeper into loneliness, let this trigger a gentle ritual, perhaps writing down what you did well, speaking to yourself with encouragement, or simply pausing to breathe and acknowledge your own dignity. These acts, though unremarked by others, slowly teach your heart a new habit: to be enough for yourself. If you feel unseen, remember that Seneca invites you to loosen your grip on wanting more, from others, from circumstances, from outward signs, and instead notice what you already are. Each time you look inward with patience and kindness, you grow your sense of self-worth. Others may or may not meet your needs, but your relationship with yourself deepens anyway. That is not invisibility. That is quiet strength, and it's yours, independent of anyone else's gaze.